Hello everyone. I'm Ted. And today we will be discussing Chapter 10. Performance and Potential Appraisal. And in this chapter we will be discussing Introduction, Features, Objectives and Benefits, the Performance Appraisal Process, who will appraise performance, Performance Management, Performance Appraisal vs Performance Management, Methods of Performance Appraisal, Problems with Performance Appraisal, Effective Appraisal System, Potential Appraisal, Meaning, Purposes and Techniques, Essential of a Potential Appraisal System. Let's start. Introduction. After an employee has been selected for a job, has been trained to do it and has worked on it for a period of time, his performance should be evaluated. Performance evaluation or appraisal is the process of deciding how employees do their jobs. Performance here refers to the degree of accomplishment of the tasks that make up an individual's job. It indicates how well an individual is fulfilling the job requirements. Performance appraisal is a method of evaluating the behavior of employees in the work spot, normally including both the quantitative and qualitative aspects of job performance. It is a systematic and objective way of evaluating both work-related behavior and potential of employees. It is a process that involves determining and communicating to an employee how he or she is performing the job and ideally, establishing a plan of improvement. Moving next. Features. The main characteristics of performance appraisal may be listed thus. 1. Systematic process. The appraisal is a systematic process that tries to evaluate performance in the same manner using the same approach. A number of steps are followed to evaluate an employee's strengths and weaknesses. 2. Picture of employee's strengths and weaknesses. It provides an objective description of an employee's job-relevant strengths and weaknesses. 3. Indicates how well X is doing on the job. It tries to find out how well the employee is performing the job and tries to establish a plan for further improvement. 4. Not a one-shot deal. The appraisal is carried out periodically, according to a definite plan. It is certainly not a one-shot deal. 5. It is different from job evaluation. Performance evaluation is not job evaluation. Performance appraisal refers to how well someone is doing an assigned job. Job evaluation, on the other hand, determines how much a job is worth to the organization, and therefore, what range of pay should be assigned to the job. 6. It may be formal or informal. Performance appraisal may be formal or informal. The informal evaluation is more likely to be subjective and influenced by personal factors. Some employees are liked better than others and have, for that reason only, better chances of receiving various kinds of rewards than others. The formal system is likely to be more fair and objective, since it is carried out in a systematic manner, using printed appraisal forms. Moving next. Objectives. The main objectives of performance appraisal may be listed thus. Offer feedback on performance to employees. Identify employee training needs. Document criteria used to allocate organizational rewards. Form a basis for personnel decisions such as salary increases, promotions. Provide the opportunity for organizational diagnosis and development. Facilitate communication between employee and administrator. Validate selection techniques and human resource policies to meet federal equal employment opportunity requirements. Moving next. Benefits. The benefits of a human resource management audit may be summarized thus. Identifies the contributions of the HR department. Improves the professional image of HR department. Encourages greater responsibility and professionalization among members of HR department. Classifies the HR department's duties and responsibilities. Stimulates uniformity of personnel policies and practices. Finds critical personnel problems. Ensures timely compliance with legal requirements. Reduces human resource costs. Moving next. Benefits. To organization. Communicates corporate goals. Provides management with decision-making information on human resources. Provides objective basis for raises, promotion, training, and other personnel actions. Builds stronger working relationships. Improves overall organizational productivity. Provides documentation for inquiries on general promotion policies or individual claims of discrimination. To supervisor. Builds management skills. Develops and improves rapport with employees. Identifies and rewards high performers. Identifies performers needing improvement for coaching/training. Improves individual employee productivity. Identifies general training needs. Demonstrates fairness to employees. Improves group morale. To employee. Finds out how they are doing. Provides recognition for accomplishments. Allows for two-way communication on goals and performance. Encourages taking responsibility for their performance and progress. Helps set goals and direct efforts. Provides opportunities for career development and improvement. Ensures fair individual evaluations. Moving next. Performance Appraisal Process. Performance appraisal is planned, developed, and implemented through a series of steps. Established performance standards. Appraisal systems require performance standards, which serve as benchmarks against which performance is measured. To be useful, standards should relate to the desired results of each job. Both the appraiser and the appraised must have a clear idea about the standards to be met. Communicate the standards. Performance appraisal involves at least parties, the appraiser who does the appraisal and the appraisee whose performance is being evaluated. Both are expected to do certain things. The appraiser should prepare job descriptions clearly, help the appraisee set his goals and targets, analyze results objectively, offer coaching and guidance to the appraisee whenever required, and reward good results. The appraisee should be very clear about what he is doing and why he is doing it. For this purpose, performance standards must be communicated to appraisers and their reactions should be noted down right away. If necessary, these standards must be revised or modified. Measure actual performance. After the performance standards are set and accepted, the next step is to measure actual performance. This requires the use of appropriate technique of measurement. 2. Understanding the factors that affect performance. 3. Obtaining information on results achieved. Factors like experience, individual judgment, personal observation, and written reports help the appraisers get the requisite information. Compare actual performance with standards and discuss the appraisal. Actual performance may be better than expected and sometimes it may go off the track. Whatever the consequences, there is a way to communicate and discuss the final outcome. The assessment of another person's contribution and ability is not an easy task. It has serious emotional overtones as it affects the self-esteem of the appraisee. Any appraisal based on subjective criteria is likely to be questioned by the appraisee and leave him quite dejected and unhappy when the appraisal turns out to be negative. Taking corrective action. Corrective action is of two types. One puts out the fires immediately, while the other destroys the root of the problem permanently. Immediate action sets things right and gets things back on track, whereas the basic corrective action gets to the source of deviations and seeks to adjust a difference permanently. Basic corrective steps seek to find out how and why performance deviates. Moving next. Performance management. Performance management is a systematic process of improving the performance and developing the capabilities of teams and individuals in an organization. It involves joint goal setting, continuous performance review, frequent communication, feedback, and coaching for achieving improved performance. Performance management aims at building a high-performance culture in an organization. It seeks to raise the competence bar where people can improve their skills and capabilities. Performance management focuses on aligning the individual goals with the goals of the organization and ensures that the employees work on the right tasks and do the right things. A performance management system includes the following actions. Job descriptions, developing clear job descriptions and employee performance plans highlighting key result areas. Right people, selection of right set of people. 3. Performance needs, negotiating requirements and performance standards for measuring the outcome and overall productivity against the predefined benchmarks. 4. Coaching, providing continuous coaching and feedback. 5. Training and development needs, identifying the training and development needs by measuring the outcomes achieved against the set standards and implementing effective development programs for improvement. 6. Periodic review, holding quarterly performance development discussions and evaluating employee performance on the basis of performance plans. 7. Reward systems, designing effective compensation and reward systems. 8. Career support, offering career development support and guidance to the employees. Moving next. Performance appraisal versus performance management. Traditionally, appraisals are used as evaluation tools. There is a lot of subjective evaluation of performance and behaviors or employees against predetermined job standards. The principal objective was to exercise control over activities of employees through disciplinary actions and management of rewards and promotions. Supervisors were expected to rate their employees on certain traits in a subjective manner. The appraisals were conducted annually where supervisors had a major role in judging the performance of subordinates. There was very little involvement of the employee in the whole process, a kind of top-down approach. The focus was on finding faults, performance deficiencies, employee weaknesses and inabilities. There was very little focus on identifying the development needs of the employee and improving them. Performance management focuses attention on observed behaviors and concrete results based on previously established SMART objectives. SMART objectives are established in terms of facts and figures through active consultation and participation of subordinates in joint goal-setting sessions. Management by objectives. The superior plays the role of a coach or a facilitator. The objectives are mutually decided at the beginning of the performance session and serve as a standard for evaluation. Subordinates can offer feedback continually so as to put things on track. Performance management offers an integrated approach to improve performance of teams and individuals where the focus is on SMART goals, continuous dialogue, active participation of subordinates and delivery of concrete results. Performance management emphasizes front-end planning instead of looking backward, closely monitoring appraisal documents and ratings. A table depicted below shows a comparison between performance appraisal and performance management. Performance appraisal. Focus is on top-down assessment, mostly driven by the supervisors in a subjective manner. Carried out annually. Usage of ratings is very common. Focus is on traits, finding why employee failed to deliver and why. Monolithic system. Are very much linked with pay. Performance management. Stresses on SMART goals arrived at through active involvement and participation of subordinates. Continuous reviews are performed. Usage of ratings is less common. Focus is on quantifiable objectives, values, and behaviors. Flexible system. Is not directly linked with pay. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. This video is brought to you by Bookstune. Like this video to encourage us. Share this video to spread the knowledge. And subscribe to this channel for latest update.